大家好，我叫董夏琳. Hi everyone, my name is Jocelyn Wittenberg, and today we're going to be doing another character study. And today we're going to be doing the character Zhao. So as you can see here, we'll be first going down in the meaning and components. So a little bit of its components. As you can see on the left-hand side over here, that it's composed of ar, or child. This is more of just the visual representation, but typically or not typically, but in the past, this was kind of the origin of this was in the cracks in the bones of, or this was like the cracks in oracle bones used for fortune telling. So the meaning of composition of this character, or the meaning of this character, means omen. It can also mean megatrillion. It also just meant anything to do with like fortune telling as well. So a little bit about its origin. It's a pictophonetic character. So it's a human radical combined with the upper part representing lines found in cracked turtle shells. And this was typically used in Old China, which had a lot of fortune telling and other things such as that. It also first depicted in the Oracle Bone script, as you'll see here shortly. A little of historical implications. So first in the Oracle Bone, it was used for divination purposes and decision making, as seen in the turtle cracks in the shells. In the early dynastic periods, it carried the meaning of signs or omens, again, more of its divination type of meaning. Then in Taiwan, and more going into modern China, it denoted more of quantities. So then this is when it shifted from omen or divination to more of like the mega trillion billion, like that quantity. And now its modern usage can be seen in both contexts as well in divination and in numeric values as well, as we'll see here shortly. As you can see here, here are two different diagrams. On the left-hand side, you can see a little bit of those turtle shell marks, as you can see. On the bottom, you can see it quite clearly, and on the left-hand side, you can see how those ridges can be possibly seen in divination. And then you can see forward, it gets more complex and then simplifies over time to make it what it is today. So here are a little bit of various scripts of our character, and it seemed to be very consistent over time. Here are a little bit of examples and script in 说文解字 and 说文解字珠. So you can see in a few of these where the character is prevalent, and same goes for here as well, and it stayed pretty consistent over time. A little bit of modern usages. It's used, and the first ones are omens or signs. So we have 征兆, which means omen or sign, or like a warning sign. The next one we have is 预兆, which means omen or like prior indication, foreshadowing. Again, kind of similar meanings between the two of them. The next one we have is more of the numerical meaning behind it. So we have 兆赫, which means megahertz. The next one we have is again more of that numerical meaning, which is 兆周, which means megacycle. Again, more of like that million, billion, mega, I guess, in this context type of meaning. And the last one we have is 荆州, which means the capital of a country. So just the capital city. A little bit of sense usages in modern day. We have this idiom here, which is 水兆丰年, which means snowfall is an omen of an abundant year. So pretty much indicating that the snowfall will have an effect on the year's crops. The next one we have is another idiom. All these are going to be idioms, but this next one's going to be 五日惊蛰, which is to not expect to remain long in office or to hold office only for a brief period of time. This is again more of like a governmental, more official type of meeting. And the last one we have is 设必有兆, which is future events always have an omen. So pretty much saying these events that we have, the future events, will always have something that will cause this event. And here are my sources. And 谢谢. Thank you everyone for watching today. And I hope to see you in the next one. 再见. Thanks again for watching and bye bye.